Every believer knows the pain of collapse, but there's another test that is far more subtle and far more exhausting. It's the test of nothing. Nothing moving, nothing shifting, nothing improving, nothing changing. It's when your life doesn't fall apart, it just stops. Your prayers feel repetitive, your dreams feel delayed, your heart feels stuck in a waiting room with no door and no clock. This is the test no one talks about because it doesn't look dramatic. It's very quiet. It's almost ordinary, invisible. And yet, the Qur'an is filled with stories of people who lived long, heavy seasons of waiting. Not because Allah was ignoring them, but because the transformation they prayed for required a timeline they could not see. Today, in Make It Make Sense, we explore the second chapter of the divine pattern, when nothing is changing, even though you're doing everything right. Let's begin. There's a moment in Prophet Yusuf's life that captures the agony of delay more than any other. After years of betrayal, the well, the slavery, the lies, you would think that the worst was behind him. But then he lands in prison, accused of something he didn't do. And here's the part we often forget. He stayed there for years, not days, years. Imagine waking up every morning behind a locked door, knowing that you're innocent, knowing Allah sees you, and still the door doesn't open. Why? A month ago, I went on the most important journey of my life. And honestly, the hardest part wasn't memorizing du'as or learning the steps. It was not knowing what it would do to me. No one really talks about how Umrah changes your heart, how it softens you, how it confronts you, and how it makes you feel seen. I met Allah in a way I did not expect. And when I came back, I kept thinking that I wish someone had told me this. I wish someone had prepared my heart, not just my checklist. So this isn't an expert manual in any way. It's not scholarly, it's not perfect. It's my own personal experience, my reflections, what really helped me and what I struggled with, what I wish I knew before I went. So if you're going for Umrah soon or even just longing to go, inshallah, I hope this feels like a friend walking you through it gently. It's completely free. I just wanted to share what changed me. If Umrah brought me closer to him, maybe this can help you feel a little bit more ready to meet him too. You can download the free Umrah guide below in the description box. Because sometimes Allah isn't delaying the outcome. He's preparing the environment you're meant to walk into. Yusuf didn't leave prison early because he was talented. He left when the king had a dream only he could interpret. If Allah freed him earlier, there would have been no throne waiting for him. The delay was the preparation. Now look at Prophet Zakariya, a man who spent decades praying for something that biologically made no sense. He wasn't asking for status. He just wanted a child, a successor, someone to carry goodness after him. And for years, nothing changed. His hair grayed, his body weakened, and his hope really thinned down. But he kept praying, not with entitlement, but with love. What's astonishing here is how his dua is recorded. Very soft, quiet, and gentle. And after a lifetime of waiting, Allah says, we give you good news. Notice the pattern again. Long wait and sudden shift. Because sometimes Allah stretches the timeline so the blessing arrives at a moment where it means more than it ever could have before. Then there's Musa's mother, a woman whose waiting wasn't passive. It was active, terrifying, and uncertain. She placed her newborn baby in a river because Allah commanded her to do so. And then she waited. Not a few minutes, not hours, not even days. She waited for years to see what that command meant. She didn't know where he was, how he was, who he would become. Imagine the ache of that mother's waiting. A mother with empty arms, living on trust alone. And the twist? Destiny. Her waiting wasn't a punishment at all. It was positioning. These stories all reveal the same truth. Delays are never empty. They're filled with movements you cannot see. Hearts being prepared, doors being set up, people being moved, timing being aligned. When nothing is happening, everything is happening. And the final story that brings this theme together is the one we often overlook. Musa himself. Before prophethood, before miracles, before the Red Sea, there were years where he was simply living, working, marrying, moving through life with no sign of what was coming. His waiting wasn't wasted. It was shaping him. He was becoming the person who could carry the weight of leadership. He was becoming the person who would stand before a tyrant and part an ocean. So waiting isn't stillness. Waiting is formation. So if you're living in that quiet space right now where your duas feel unanswered, your efforts feel unseen, and your life feels paused, you're not stuck. You are being aligned. Because the divine pattern is this: collapse breaks you, waiting reshapes you, and revelation elevates you. Theme 2 is the reminder that the delays that hurt the most often become the moments that make your story make sense later. Does it make sense now?